So here's the Sopranos analysis. Bada bing, bada boom
Yep.
on news.
Yeah.
Paulie would be proud.
Forex Morning Mayhem is a must-listen podcast for currency traders. Get a curated watch list, insightful market analysis, and crucial news updates, plus trading tips for all levels. But remember, it's educational, not investment advice. Scan the QR code in the description to join our free Trade Faction Slack channel for live trade calls. If you like the podcast, please follow and share. Let's get started.
Good morning. It's November 4th, 2025, and this is Forex Morning Mayhem. Let's see what's happening in the news today. Global markets turned risk-off as the RBA held rates steady at 3.60%, citing temporary inflation drivers, while European stocks slipped and US futures fell, led by Nasdaq down 1.3%. The dollar briefly regained the 100 handle with sterling weaker after UK fiscal remarks, and Antipodean currencies lagged. Gilts outperformed on tax speculation. Treasuries awaited Fed comments, and commodities softened with WTI and Brent lower as gold hovered below 4,000. Traders now eye US sentiment data, New Zealand jobs, RBNZ and BOJ releases, plus remarks from ECB, BOE, and FED officials, alongside earnings from AMD, Pfizer, and Uber. If you find this podcast useful, please like and subscribe to the show. If you are new to trading, check out the Trade Faction, a totally free resource where you can watch our trades live. Also, don't forget to download our new Forex AI Sage app in the Apple App Store to use the latest in agentic AI to help you trade. Now, let's join Bill and Dave for today's show.
Starting with the Aussie US dollar. So I created this thing. Told you about that a little bit
All
yesterday.
right. Yes.
I was mixing down a song and I was like, oh, it'd be really cool if I could create like a little LED audio meter that shows me which direction price is leaning. Ta-da! Here's what
There you
happens.
go. It's
All
the
right.
great equalizer, Bill.
0, just like on a VU meter, okay, is the middle. And then the LEDs increment as the signal gets stronger, and the color will become more vibrant as well.
There you go.
So as
That
you can
works.
see here on the histogram, we just went from 0 to positive, and it's showing one illumination of LED.
Yep.
If I ran this through the paper trader or simulator, I'm sorry, you could watch it, you could run it at 3 or 5 bars a second, and it looks like a real LED.
Real nice.
And then this little icon in the middle will show you what direction.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
It's either going to be a triangle or it's going to be a dot. Okay. So just to signify whether is price breaking above the 0 point or is price diminishing, or is the intensity of the move diminishing, is really the way to think of it. So if it's
Right.
moving down, if this thing comes up to a pink dot, that means it's not moving down as hard. Same with up. It's moving up, it comes down to a yellow dot, it's not as hard. That kind of thing. Okay.
And
So
for
that's how
everybody out there, the dots and everything paint, or basically they show up while the thing is moving. Just a little.
Correct. Yes. Yeah.
Because
it's in real time.
It's
doesn't
in
look-
real time. That's why there's a dot there or a triangle there as the thing is forming. They don't see that
Yep.
when it happens, but that's basically what's going on.
Eventually, when I offer the signals, you will get the signals because they fire when the dot happens. As soon as it's detected, it fires. So it's not like a laggy indicator. It fires when the signals present themselves. So that being said, and all that stuff being said, so what's going on with this? So Aussie US dollar has been down. We've reached a level of support here. We've penetrated that support over 50%. That's what the triangles mean. And then if I look at the bias indicator, we dropped down to 0, and now we're popping back up to positive reading. So this thing is got 3 things telling me that's probably going to go up, right?
Yep.
Okay. So right now it's going down. So you have a couple options. You could either get in right now, long, put your loss down here somewhere, and then cross your fingers. Or you could wait until this actually goes positive and then get in. Or you could wait until the next bar and then get in long. But in any case, I would be selecting one of those three things. On to the next one. US Canadian dollar. So what's going on here? Let's take a look. So
Same
this
thing.
has been kind of chopping sideways, and now we've gone up into overhead resistance. We did get one penetration signal here, but it appears to be keep going. Oh, there, you know what's here? Here's a breakout signal you can barely see because there's two overlapping
Oh,
resistance here. I wonder if I can, and you just gave me an idea on some tweak to the code. Maybe I can change the shading of each of the areas slightly so that you can see. Yeah, see it right here?
yeah, too much green. Although,
Yeah, well,
yeah, I
they're
mean,
all
I'm
green. They're gradients of green. See this law or translucence of green. This one you can see through a little bit more. Maybe if I just made them all different colors, it'd be easier. I'll figure that out when I have time.
yeah.
So really, where now that I know that's going on, this is where I need to look. Bias shows big push up here. Okay, so that lines up with this run. And then it looks like we hit a peak here and we drop back off and it's just kind of leveled off from here. And we have news coming up soon, right?
Are you an active trader looking to elevate your trading skills? We invite you to join the Trade Faction, a community where you can witness trades called out live. To connect with fellow traders and gain real-time insights, simply click the link in the description or scan the QR code to join our free Slack channel. This is a great opportunity to enhance your trading strategies and stay ahead of the market. Also, don't forget to download our new Forex AI Sage app in the Apple App Store to use the latest in agentic AI to help you trade. So what are you waiting for? Click that link or scan the QR code now and download the app today.
Yeah, it's technically it's in a half an hour.
Okay.
We have some jolt numbers, job openings.
So that lines up roughly about here.
Yeah,
Is it at 9 or is it 8:30? Do you know?
I think it's at 9.
Okay. Yeah, that kind of makes sense because that's 9 o'clock right here.
Yeah.
So at 9 o'clock, so usually what happens, boys and girls, is pre-news, they push it one way or another so that when news hits, it can go do that. Okay.
Yeah, they get in. That's what causes it to move up.
Right, exactly. So what I think is going to happen is exactly that. This will choppy here, and like it'll just do this shit. And then when news comes, it'll do that.
Yeah, probably because it's job openings.
Yeah, yeah. So it's my guess. My forecast. Let's not make my analysis. Let's make it sound really hoity-toity.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll flip it and see what happens.
All right, U.S. Chief.
All
Same
right.
kind of a little more variation in this, but going up and down and up and down. So the last tag was right here. Overhead resistance. We're in the middle of the hamburger right now. So let's see what the bias can tell me. So right now, the bias is telling me there is a bias to the downside, which shows up here in the histogram. That's actually really great to have that, just be able to look at that really fast and go, oh, this is leaning low. So here are your options from a trading standpoint. You could, because this just swung down from a 0 point, you could go short right here. And I've done this kind of trade a bunch of times successfully. If you look right here, this lines up really nice with all those highs.
Yeah.
So this could be a little mini area of overhead resistance. So you could either go short now and then put your stop up here somewhere, or you could wait until the next bar is going to paint on news and then flip a coin and hope you're going the right way.
Yeah.
Because I think what would happen on news is this might pop up and then do that. Here's what I think is going to happen. See this high right here?
Yep.
I think news is going to happen. It's going to go ba-ding, ba-dang.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or as Tony Soprano would say, bada bing, bada boom.
There you go. Just watch out for the bada boom.
Yeah, the bada
first.
boom get you.
Yeah, that will
about
definitely.
the bada boom, man. You're going to be in big trouble. I think that's what's going to happen. All right. last but not least, pound US dollar.
Yeah.
So this guy has been a mess. He's been like, I was going in a coma all through that.
Yeah.
That was so boring. And then when did this happen? Of course, the middle of the night. Was there news on the pound dollar last night in Europe?
No, I have no idea. I'm sleeping.
Yeah, I am too.
I think they had their Fed type of talk.
Let's see. Last night they had some Euro news. They just had the MPC member speaking at 7 a.m. this morning, but this happened at, looks like 3 in the morning, 2 in the
Yeah, I
morning.
mean, I don't see any numbers for it, so
Yeah, that's some outlier piece of news must have happened because there's nothing in the news calendar to
no,
reflect
nothing like, I
reflect
mean,
this move here.
except the, yeah, no, see, he was up in the morning at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning this morning.
Yep. Here's my analysis. We are leaning to the downside. That's what the LED is telling me. We just broke down below the zero line right here. We're already on the second bar. So if you had just gone short here, that would have been a good trade. And now we're getting a breakout signal to the downside. But that being said, there's your news right there, right? See it? The game the banks play is they always tee it up for exploitation on news. So my guess, again, is going to be boom, news, boom.
Yeah.
So
It's probably going to pull back at some point to cover those two big volume candles down.
yeah. So here's the Sopranos analysis. Bada bing, bada boom
Yep.
on news. There you go.
Probably.
Right?
Yeah.
Paulie would be proud.
There you go.
So that is all I got for today.